you all took the challenge, and I'll be excited if I could see, more like elated, to see some of you if you post some of your challenge from the little warm-up I just completed with you a few minutes ago. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the lesson. So before we start our new lesson, I want to challenge your energy, and I want to see if you can recall, what did we do yesterday? Let's put our artist hats on. Okay, I know the answer. It was our little friend Bee, our crafty bee. Buzz, buzz. Remember, bee starts with the letter B. B. But anyways, I just wanted to see you all, if you all did complete the challenge. I want to know if you did try to dig deep, look around the house and see if you could find any kind of crafts, anything that you could do to create your bee. Does it have to look like mine? Not at all. Remember, when you are an artist, it's how you perceive what something looks like to you, or how you feel like, or what you think it should look like. So there's no right or wrong way that you could have created your bee. I would just like to see your results, your outcome inside your class post. So I will be looking for your artwork, okay? So remember, we talked about how bees help what? Reproduce other flowers by transporting pollen to other flowers, correct? And when they do this process or method is called pollination. So although bees are an important part of helping to reproduce flowers, flowers are also important, and they help feed other insects like bees. And bees eat what? The nectar, and they eat the pollen from what? Flowers. And remember yesterday when I said, how do bees help aid in making sure our world looks somewhat beautiful? The answer is what? Flowers. Guess what? If we didn't have flowers, our world would be very dull. But since we have flowers, that's what makes our world very beautiful. As you notice, my blazer has beautiful flowers. So maybe while you do this lesson, you can find something with flowers to help kind of spruce up your day, help make this art lesson a little bit more fun. So I want to show you my flowers, okay? So Miss Jackson went around the house. I tried to find things that I already had around the house. And guess what? If you do not have paint, that's okay. There are so many different things that you can utilize to help create your own flowers. And like we talked about in class, when we do art projects or we do any type of art activity, remember it also involves mixed media. And mixed media is when you take what? A variety of different what? Different materials. I hope you all got that answer right. I tried to give you a few minutes to answer. Different materials to create an art piece, okay? So you have an abundance of things around the house. You just got to put your artist thinking cap on, ding, and come up with an idea and put it on a piece of paper. If you don't have paint, you can use markers. You can use pencils. You can use crayons. You can utilize anything to create art, okay? So right here, I'm going to show you what I did. Miss Jackson took yellow paint, and I just created a flower just going in a circular motion to make a circle. And what I used some seasoning that I can put on my food to help create the pollen. I use a newspaper that I'm sure some of you have around the house to help create the stem. And I use construction paper to help make the leaves, okay? Right here, I use my handprint with paint. And I just put a yellow little circle in the middle to help create my pollen. Right here, Miss Jackson utilized some straws, and I put cough drops to help create my pollen. So you see how creative this can be? It can be fun. It's however way you make it, okay? But I just want you to dig deep, and I want you to put your creative hats on, okay? So I'm just going to show you the materials I use, and I can give you some ideas that you can look around the house that can help you create or produce some lovely, beautiful flowers, okay? Are you ready for my ideas, Blackshear Art Scholars? Okay, hold on one second. So what I have here is Kool-Aid. You can help use Kool-Aid to help make your pollen, okay? I have coffee. Ask your parents If you can use all these things that I'm suggesting, and I just don't want you to go in the cabinet and grab the things. So make sure you can utilize these things, okay? Coffee for pollen. Pollen doesn't have to be the color that you see, yellow. Be creative, be colorful. This is art. Parmesan cheese. You can use that. This is what I used. I use lemon pepper seasoning. I love this stuff. It's really good. I use this for my pollen. And you can also use sprinkles. See, it can be colorful. And my cough drops. Okay? So, as you can see, you can go around the house to see if you have straws. See if you have newspaper. Any type of construction sheet of paper. If you don't have colored construction sheet of paper, you can use the idea that I suggested yesterday. You can use a white sheet of paper, grab some crayons and markers, and color your white paper however color you see fit. You can outline or sketch a flower, cut it out, and adhere it to a piece of paper. All you would need is some liquid glue, or you can also use what? A glue stick. So I'm gonna grab my flower again. So as you can see, if I didn't use the handprint, I could have used this flower. I created this flower by using newspaper. I can adhere it to my paper, and I can add some sprinkles in the middle to create my pollen. Another idea is you can ask your parents if you can use some of their coffee filters, which I'm sure they love to use this for their coffee. This can be your flower. You can take some liquid glue, put it in the inside, find a Q-tip, spread it, and then just lightly dash some coffee in it. Make sure you hold it down this way, because if you hold it this way while you're doing it, you know all the coffee grains could fall out. But hey, I'm sure you already do that. Just wanted to, save you the trouble of having to clean up extra work, So you can utilize this to help make your flower. You can use construction paper, Q-tips, anything you want to do to create your stem. But I want you to really try to dig deep. And I want to see how you can create your flowers, okay? Again, I'm going to show you my flowers. One more time. Guess what? I'm gonna do it a third time. And guess what? That's all I have for you. So, just so you know, remember, bees and flowers do work together, so they do help each other, okay? So again, remember, bees help what? Reproduce flowers by what? Transporting what? Pollen to different flowers, which we call that pollination. Also, flowers what? In return, help bees, why? Or different insects, because they help what? Feed them, right? And bees eat what? The nectar, and they eat the pollen from the flowers, okay? So therefore, in all, everything works together what? To help create something so beautiful. And guess what? Without these beautiful, colorful flowers, our world would really be a dull place. And guess what? We want to make sure we keep our world what? Beautified, okay? I hope beautified is a good word to use, but I'm going to use that word because I love that word. But I love to see your artwork, and I hope you all take the time to look around the house and find some different things that you can use to help make your flowers, okay? I look forward to seeing your work, and I also look forward to seeing your challenge, okay? Your warm-up challenge. Okay, I'll see you next time. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll see you again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. But really, I will see you on Thursday.